Hello everybody. Also, welcome Saikon. How are you doing? How was your day? Yeah, I'm very sorry. Yeah, what can I say? I fucked up a bit today. Yeah, basically. Also, thank you for the sippy. I will sip. I will sip. There is a news about sippies as well, which will be very excited, I'm sure. But yeah, welcome. How are you doing? We have a great day, Saikon. Yeah, I'll give you a shout out a bit later, because there is like no one to give you a shout out to yet. But don't worry. If they'll appear, then I'll give you one. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, basically I decided to like drink my usual afternoon coffee, and that knocked me out basically. I know why. I had like such a massive crash down after that coffee that you know I basically like went to bed. Like, I thought for a while, but when I woke up, yeah, what can I say? I basically woke up and I was like, oh fuck, I'm like 30 minutes late for my stream. So yeah, there we go. There we go. I need a few minutes as well to like finish doing the rest of my stuff before stream and you know prepare. But yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're gonna play the game. We will be playing the game. Don't worry. I mean, it certainly wouldn't be the first time that I broke my promises to you all, but what can I say? This time we did. Time we did. How was my week so far? It's okay. It's like not exceptional, I guess. It's like fine week. But yeah, thank you for caring. I hope you have a good week though. Hope you're having a great week so far. Because yeah, for me it's like whatever. It's like okay. Which you know, I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. I prefer like a neutral week than like a bad one. So there is that. But yeah, I'm gonna kill the music now. I'm going to go and play the fucking game. Because that's what you're here for, right? To play the games with me. And so yeah, there we go, Dark Souls. Yeah, I won't be playing for long today. I think I'll just finish the forest or like whatever. Maybe we'll go and ring that bell. I don't know yet. But yeah, what can I say? I'm a bit stunned after this. After my little nap, I guess, if you can call it that. Also, now that I've seen that, we only had three deaths so far. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I guess we're good gamers, right? We're good gamers. Seems like the streaming debuff is not working for me yet. Which I assume will... I don't know, it'll probably like appear at some point. Yeah, I know which boss may like fuck me over. Maybe Pinwheel if we like go for Pinwheel early, which I do plan. I plan to do the catacombs. Yeah, I think before the second bell, I guess I'll think about it. I'm still thinking about what route to take, because you know, one cool thing about Dark Souls 1 is that... There we go. We're going to the forest. But yeah, one cool thing about Dark Souls 1 is that there's just basically a lot of ways to play that game. There is just so many routes you can take, so many different variations of a playthrough. And as I said before, I did play this game like a shitload back in the day, so I do basically almost all of them. And I'm trying to like make... What can I say? How can I put it? I'm trying to make a route that's like both somewhat realistic for like a first playthrough, I'd say, but also somewhat like more entertaining than usual. So it's not like we're going to the first and then to Blightstown. I mean, we're doing that, but I'm trying to also do some like different things that you don't usually do on the first playthrough. This way, it basically doesn't have any sense, but still. But yeah, what can I say? I just played this game so much that there's like no escaping me basically playing this game like I'm psychic and just know when I'm going all the time. But I guess there's a value for that, right? I guess there's some value in that. Let me just check for the last time. The volume. Oh, no, not like this. Not like this. Okay, the volume is good, we can go. Also, yeah, as I was saying about the sippies. Yeah, as you may remember, as I was bitching on Sunday, last Sunday I had a bit of a problem with changing my water filter, I mean. I guess it just didn't fit, so I just got mad. I just bought like half a year of supply of water filters, so now I have like... My water now is like nice and crystal clear, and like tastes pretty nice. So yeah, we have premium CPs right now, at least for like a few months before going to change the filter. And what can I say? I do use those filters pretty uh, survival like. I do sanction them a lot. But as you can see here, we're in a new location finally, which, come on game, show the title please. Come on, any second now. Hey, yeah, you can see we're in a forest. There's even a tree to welcome us. Yeah, fuck you tree. Gotta cut it down with our sword. Okay game, show me the title card. I want to do the introduction please. There we go. Yeah, we're finally in the Darkroot Garden, which is, I guess, it's like the first. What can I say? It's like a first somewhat optional area. I mean, it's not really optional. You have to like go there eventually, but it's like a very optional area in the first half of the game, and it's one of the easier ones as well, because as I said, it's not like one of the first ones. But yeah, basically last stream what we did is that we went to Undead Asylum. We went back there with a crow. Yeah, basically we went to the church. We unlocked the shortcut to the Firelink Shrine, which is one of the best shortcuts in the game. One of the cooler moments as well. And we also defeated the Stray Demon in the Undead Asylum, and we got this nice Titanite slab. And we also got a crest shield, which will actually be very useful in this location. As you can see, this shield greatly reduces magic damage, and as said before, we'll be needing it very soon. We'll be needing it in this actual location, actually, in the Darkroot Garden, which is quite an interesting location as well. Like, yeah, first thing you can like notice about Darkroot Garden is that it's actually night here, which may look a bit strange, right? Because as you may remember last time, yes, let's return to Undead Parish for a bit. Because as you may see in the Undead Parish, the time of day is a bit strange, right? Because as you could see there, Darkroot Garden was like there was like a night there in the Darkroot Garden. Yeah, I call it Nightroot Garden, but it's Darkroot Garden. But here we go in the Undead Parish. Darkroot Garden is like literally there. It's like literally here. You can't really see it because of the trees. But yeah, it's about like here. Here we're extending below Darkroot Garden. Actually, I just noticed there's like a river there. Actually, didn't notice that before. Yeah, I guess that's because of the remastered. The remastered version of the game kind of removed some effects. So basically, this river here was kind of hidden in the original version of the game. But yeah, basically, as you can see, here we have this like, yeah, it's like an afternoon. It's like a late afternoon, right? And that's like here. And as I showed you before, this is like basically the same location as the Darkroot Garden. However, we go downstairs. Okay, in a second. Now it's actually quite a trek, to be honest. It's a bit of a trek. I mean, this game kind of like works like that. You don't have to run for a bit, especially the first part of the game when you can teleport yet, which is maybe a spoiler actually, but never mind. But yeah, we're back in the Darkroot Garden, as you can see. Yeah, it's basically night. I mean, you can't even like say something like, "Oh, it's because of the trees. The trees like are like blocking the sunlight." Because no, you can actually see the sky is different. You may even see the moon actually in like a different location. I mean, I'm not sure about that. But you may actually see moon from Darkroot Garden. But yeah, it's basically night, right? And that's quite interesting, right? You may think, why is that? What's with the like time of the day? Because you know, a dimwit, someone who doesn't think, or maybe they do think actually, maybe they do think, but they don't have enough knowledge yet. They would say, oh, it's because the FromSoft got lazy and they just decided to, oh, you know, let's just randomly make this area a bit darker, right? It's like there's like a different color code and stuff like that. Because you know they actually do stuff like that in this game, especially in Blighttown. You'll see later when we go to the depths and then to the Blighttown that FromSoft really do like, play around with the colors and whatnot. So yeah, basically it made it just seem like a mistake, like a bit of a lazy shortcut from software. However, this like change of the day, this like change of the atmosphere here in the Darkwood Garden, it actually makes sense lore-wise, which I can't really say to you why it is right now, because it is a spoiler. It's a big spoiler actually, which you actually will be able to, if you pay attention later, you will be able to see why the time of day here is actually different. Which, as I said before, you'll see later. I can say to you right now. But for now, just keep that in mind. Just remember that there is night, or rather, basically like in lower parts of the game world, rather, there is night, and then the higher parts of the game world, it's actually day. But yeah, basically one hint you may also have for this conundrum is that if you remember the intro, which you probably don't, I wouldn't blame you because it's a cool intro, but I assume most people don't really pay attention, especially when the first time they see it. But one of the lines in the intro is basically something like, "The man sees not light, but only endless nights." And you may see this like a throwaway line, right? Or maybe something metaphorical or whatever. But just remember that line. Just remember, it may actually explain some things. But as I said, that's for later. For now, we need to like go and do some progress. Yeah, we know Darkwood Garden. Went through this, and we can actually go. We have the routes here. Yeah, most people will go this way, which is actually the way you're supposed to be going. But there's like this little road here which you can also take, and we will in a bit. But first, there's something we need to look here for. But it's like a very nice area. I really like it. It used to be one of my favorite ones. It was a bit scary because of the trees back in the day when I first played the game. But yeah, no, I just like forest areas in games. I actually had like one stream like 2 years ago or so when it was like basically like walking in a forest type game stream, and that was quite nice because I do like forests, and you have to be careful, as you can see. We have those busters trying to jump us. Fucking trees trying to be cute and all. But yeah, we don't want that. Let's get some corpses. They actually got purple moss. Okay, yeah, I did. This will be useful later when we go to Blighttown. But yeah, basically the trees can either drop. Yeah, they basically can drop like every type of moss in the game, which is either blood, purple, or blooming. And we don't actually want that much of a purple moss, but we do want blooming moss, because the purple moss heals the poison, but the blooming moss it heals, how do you call it? It heals toxin, which is basically poison but worse. And ooh, look at this nice door. What is with that door? It looks very interesting. It has like this little thing you can put stuff into, right? And yeah, basically this is why we bought Crest of Artorias. Because, see, you can like put stuff here and we can continue there. Which we'll actually go there for. We want to explore the full area. Just like the first part. Because there is something I want to get from here. But that's for a bit. Because there's another secret here. Which you can do. Because, yeah, if you look here, you may see something interesting. Yeah, see, there's a bonfire. But, how? Yeah, there's a wall here. How can I get there? How can we get there? There's no way you can go here to the bonfire. I mean, you can try, like, squeeze past here, right? But I don't recommend it. It won't end well. You like fall down and break your knees or whatever. And yeah, it's quite a fall. Actually, now I'm thinking, Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like the area when we may be fighting a boss later in the DLC. Because this forest here is like actually like very. Ooh, look at this. Oh, I actually didn't know you can like see me from here. Yeah, do you see the guys? That's our next boss actually. He's actually here. I actually forgot he was here. And but yeah, he's like supposed to be a bit later there. So oh yeah, I think we see them later in sense, not in sense for just in the Grand Archives. But yeah, what is this area? I don't think it's the area we find the boss at. It's not the parish either. Actually, no, this is the area. Okay, that's a bit strange because we'll be going there this way. I know, maybe, but yeah, it is the area. It must be. Let me check again because yeah, there is the bridge, and there is also the tower. Oh, this seems to be more like closer to New London. Okay, that's very strange. I actually have no idea what this place may be. I mean, I do have an idea, but I don't think I'm right. Uh, but yeah, I could really like say that's like a mistake or whatever on like the mapper's part because one thing you have to like give Dark Souls 1 is that the world is like built very well. You can like basically see the areas you'll go through later, like basically from a different from like a landmark or whatever. It's not Dark Souls 2 when like it's like basically a mess. Here's like basically like most things in this game is like logically placed in the world. But yeah, I'm not sure. This may actually be the boss area. But yeah, it's either that or it's like New Londo. The entrance to New Londo. I have no idea. Because yeah, the butterfly is kind of fucking me up there. But yeah, anyway, as you're looking here, we have this bonfire. How can you get there? Well, the answer is simple. It is a bit hidden. Yeah, this may actually be our first. Yeah, this may be the first illusory wall we found so far. Because yeah, this game has illusory walls and different secrets as well. But yeah, this secret in particular is quite nice. Because as you can see, it's a checkpoint in this area. Which will be very useful for later. And even now, because we'll be going through the forest. Okay, so where's the first... Where do I want to go? Since yeah, we have like two... We have like two ways open from the very beginning of the game. And we also have this like... This one, which we opened right now. Which funny enough, this is actually the one we opened. This is the way that is like actually mandatory to finish the game. The other ones are actually optional, which is quite interesting. Because as you can see, we've paid a pretty penny, we've paid a pretty soul to open this door. Yeah, like 12,000 souls, which is like cheaper than if you would buy it later. Because later, the Crest of Artorias becomes like 20,000 souls, which is very expensive. So we got a good deal now. Okay, there is a reason I want to go here first. I won't be fighting enemies though, because there's still... There will be a bit hard for... Yes, and... Oh god. Yeah, we can't really fight those guys yet. We need to keep going. There's just an item I need to get. And if I die there, it's not a big deal. I can just... I'll just respawn. It's very close, as you can see. Also, if I remember correctly, those guys are a bit buffed, so I need to be extra careful. Especially with their like whip attack. Okay, so that's the Eastern Hand. That's actually not what I want. Okay, yeah, we died. But as I said before, it's not a big deal. I don't really have like too many souls. I mean, it does count as a death, so yeah, that's our fourth death. But yes, as you can see, this area is In this area, the enemies are a bit buffed, so we shouldn't be there really. But we can go through that area if you want to, but it's just not recommended, especially right now. But yeah, is that thing I want to get? Is it like here, or is it like later? I don't remember. Because you can get 2 armors here. One we already got, which was the Eastern Warrior armor, which I will show you soon. But there's like also one more armor I want, which is the one I actually want, which I was talking about last time. Yeah, we just run past them. I have 6 boners. I mean homeward bones. Is he still? Okay, so oh, he's still pursuing me actually. They usually give up faster. But he doesn't look, that's not what I'm looking for yet. It's like somewhere here. Also, look at the mushrooms. They're very cute, but you have to be very careful with them because if they punch, and when they punch you, it will hurt basically. But yeah, I can't find the item I want. I just remember it was somewhere, possibly here. Because yeah, that item I'm looking for is in the forest. That is like the thing I'm sure of. I just don't remember which part of the forest. Because yeah, this area is not big, but it doesn't have like good landmarks or whatever, so I can't really orient myself here that well. Oh no. There's a cat here as well. Yeah, do guys like mutagenics? Because there's a cat here, which I really don't want to fight. It's one of those enemies I've like never really got used to. Okay, thankfully the mushrooms didn't aggro me yet. Those are like the worst ones. But yeah, the area is very nice, but it's very dangerous at low level though. You have to be a bit careful. Okay, yeah, there's... Okay, maybe it's not here actually. Maybe it's in the area before. Okay, yeah, thankfully the guy that was pursuing us lost his aggro, so that's good. Okay, yeah, so it's not here. I assume it's in the... Maybe it's actually in the actual forest. But that's... Oh no, he's here. Whatever, I just get the item. Okay, so that's the third armor set, but that's still not the one I want. Ooh, he wants to kick me. Bye-bye. Oh, 1,000 souls, nice. Okay, that was pretty lucky, actually. I mean, those guys are not very threatening. It's basically a gang squad. They're basically... There's a way to... Oh, hello there, little cat. Yeah, see? Look at this cute cat there. We can talk to her, but I don't want to yet. We'll do it later. I'm actually a bit sequence breaking right now. We shouldn't be there yet. I just want to get that item. If I can remember when that bloody item is. But yeah, they're not very... They're pursuing us for sure, but it's not... They're not very threatening, as you can see. They're quite slow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they like never use... Whatchamacallit? They never run. They only like use the default jog. Ow. Okay, it may not be here actually. It may be in the other forest. I mean, at least I hope it is there. Okay. You gotta be careful with the whip. Those guys can whip the fuck out of you. And I also don't really want to lose my Estus flasks. I still have 10. There we go. Yeah, whatever. We don't have to care. We can just go back. We can return. Okay, yeah, so I guess this item is not here. Guess I miscalculated. But yeah, I guess that was like a nice teaser to see what that area is all about. Oh fuck, no. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Yeah, I guess I'll die. Yeah, that was absolutely... that was absolutely deserved. Yeah, that's what you get for... you know... That's what you get for your curiosity in the world of Dark Souls. I mean, as we established, it's a deep dark world with many dangers. But yeah, this item was not here. But yeah, for now we can go and read the descriptions of the other items we found. Which, coincidentally, this stone armor here is one of the best armors in the game. Basically, if you have like any problems with a boss, if you have like problems with a boss, you can like literally just wear an item like this. You can wear this armor, and you're basically maybe not unkillable, but you can like literally you can just stand your ground. You can just stand and stank hits on your chin, and it's glorious. Which I won't be using. I hope I won't be using this armor. Because it is a bit of cheese, but still, I love that you can do that. Also, hello, Bringer, and welcome, late. Welcome. How are you guys doing? So, thank you for the lurk, late. Enjoy your lurky. Thanks for stopping by. And yeah, as promised before, here's shout out to Seikon. There we go. But yeah, how are you guys doing? How's your Wednesday? Hope you guys doing great. Thank you for the CP Bringer. Thank you. Okay, so let's read that stone armor description. And it's the same description, so that's pretty good. You're doing this. I see. You're shaking. You're literally shaking right now. I see. And going to sleep. Oh, I also see. Well, have a good rest. Have a good sleep. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a nice dreams. Maybe you'll dream about Dark Souls or whatever. Which I don't think you... Okay, maybe you don't actually want Dark Souls dreams, but maybe you want. I'm not judging, but yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good rest. Moss-covered armor of the Stone Knight, defender of Darkroot Garden. The Stone Knight is a product of ancient magic, and although this armor is also imbued with magic, it is incredibly heavy. So yeah, as I said before, this garden we hear, Darkroot Garden, is actually like a pretty interesting location. Because it's not actually like a garden, you know. It's only garden by name, because as you can see, it is more of a forest, right? It's not very maintained, right? It doesn't seem to be very maintained by the people of like Undead Berg and like whoever was in charge here, basically, you know, the gods. Because this forest here is called Darkroot Garden. It actually used to be an actual garden. This location here used to be called the Royal Gardens of an old kingdom of Ulasil, which basically was the was the kingdom here before like humans or gods or whatever, or like whoever lived in the under the Berg. Basically, is established under the Berg. But yeah, I'm still not like really sure about where does Ulasil stand in the politics of the region, honestly, because yeah, I'm pretty sure they're like with Gwyn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they're with Gwyn and the gods, because then the Artorias came to Darkroot, to then Royal Garden, came to Ulasil to help them with their little abyss problem, which he didn't really make a good job at doing that, and basically the kingdom of Ulasil went to shit, and the Royal Gardens were abandoned, and that's why they're in the state there are right now. They became Darkroot Garden, basically, that we see right now. So yeah, very sad story. Maybe one day we'll see it play out by ourselves. So you know in Twitch when you open live section of people, if you scroll down to find other people who are alive, you just found an ad. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, unfortunately. I wouldn't be surprised. Twitch likes their ads, unfortunately. I'm not I'm not surprised you're doing stuff like that. But you know, maybe like adblock. maybe adblock shit like this, so you know. Use an adblock. Turn on that pesky adblock, basically. Never seen before. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they just rolled something like that out. But yeah, use an adblock. Maybe it will help. Which you should be using, by the way. You should be using adblock. I am using one as we speak, even. But yeah, Eastern armor. Distinctive armor made in an Eastern land. Exquisitely crafted, this armor offers excellent defense, particularly versus slash attacks, which are one of the main threats in the battles of the East. Nah, you are poor. So that's like more reason you should be using adblock. I am also poor. That's why I'm using it. Just download uBlock. It's free. It's completely free, and it gets updated pretty well as well. So it still works basically. I do recommend it. But yeah, as we can see, we found Eastern armor, which I actually don't really like. Oh god, it looks terrible. It looks terrible in Remastered. Yeah, I actually don't like how this armor looks in general. It looks like it's like this weird like Chinese style armor. Yeah, thank you guys for the lurky. Enjoy your lurks. Everybody lurking tonight. Everybody lurking. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. Feel free. I do love my lurkers. Lurkers have the same rights as everyone else. So yeah, we do love our lurkers here. Lurker love. Enjoy your lurky. Thank you for stopping by. But as I was saying, there's like this very like strange Chinese like armor, which I don't really like how it looks in the original game. But in Remastered, oh boy, it looks so bad. It looks so bad. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work in the Lightning engine they use in the Remastered version. They look much better in the old one. It looks very flat, so yeah, I won't be using that one. I'll come back to my... Okay, I guess I can put on a helm. Oh no. Don't fall down. You have so much to live for. But I don't really like the Eastern armor in the game. Especially in the Remaster, as you can see. Don't worry though, we'll go and find a better one soon. In the Darkroot Garden. Ooh, look at this. Look at this nice item here. It almost looks like a trap. Right? It almost looks like a trap, so maybe... Let's not go there. It doesn't look that safe, really. Maybe later. But for now, let's not do that. We still have stuff to find here. Oh, look at this knight here. Yeah, look at this knight. Let's check him out. That's a nice set of armor. Oh, do you see that? He looks dead, but he may also be Ipin. So just in case he's Ipin, you know, let's not... Oh no, I'm so sorry, I didn't want to do that. Oh well, I guess I did interrupt his Ip. Okay, now I need to be careful. They're actually not that hard, but... They do take a lot of hits. Oh, fuck no. Here comes the Tranquil Walk of Peace, which makes you... You can get that spell, by the way. As I said before, it's called Tranquil Walk of Peace, and it makes you very slow. Both very slow, and you can roll. Which thankfully we don't roll in general with this character, so it's not that big of a deal. But still, it is annoying. And yeah, even though those guys are pretty imposing, they look like... They're big guys, right? They're big guys and they're very imposing. They're not that hard, thankfully. They actually do like deal a lot of damage, but they're not that hard. Also, there's another ambush here, as you can see. What can I say? Those trees are dastardly. They're a bit of a dastardly bastard, as you can see. Okay, more purple moons, that's fine. And also, you may see, as you may see here, you may see something here as well. You see? Hope you guys like this enemy, because it's like It's like the only time we see him. Oh, we also got we got a rare drop as well. Yeah, rare enemy has a very rare drop. But yeah, it's basically like, I'm pretty sure you only see this enemy like 1 or 2 times in the entire game, and like not at all anymore. Yeah, it's basically like this double-headed snake. You may even say a Hydra. A Hydra in Dark Souls. I wonder if that's... I wonder if it like may announce something later, but I don't know. But yeah, it's very interesting. That's the kind of thing I really like about Dark Souls. It has like this strange shit that just sometimes happen. Yeah, there are even like some rare enemies that are like only spawns very rarely. Which, you know, it's not this enemy, actually. I think this enemy like always spawns here. But there are also some enemies that like spawns very rarely. Generally with you like... Generally if there's like a lot of multiplayer action in the world. Which yeah, we're playing this game offline, so we probably won't see it. But we may, who knows? Who knows? Maybe we'll see the rare enemy later. It actually like appears. One of the area it can appear is basically here in the forest. But yeah, I guess we'll see. But yeah, we found an egg vermifuge. Bitter, sour chestnut. Removes parasitic egg from body. The egg bearers have chosen to serve the flame of chaos, and the egg symbolizes selfless choice. Naturally, these chestnuts are forbidden, but are allowed under special circumstances. So yeah, those little chestnuts, as you can see from the description, can kill egg parasites, which, you know, hopefully won't have to deal with, but it is a possibility that we will be infected. We'll get the basically egg AIDS, and hopefully we won't, but if we do, then we'll be able to heal it with those. So that's a nice thing to have. It's actually, I mean, I'm not sure if it's like a guaranteed drop or if it's like a rare drop, but it's a good thing to have nonetheless. And as you could... Oh, actually, see, there's a second guy. He's the second of those enemies. I'm pretty sure they actually don't attack you. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they actually don't attack you by themselves. You have to basically fight them by yourself. Oh, there's number one. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, that was bad. But there's one thing we need to do before we continue. Yeah, I guess I can finish. Oh, that was close. Yeah, as I said before, this enemy deals a lot of damage. He's certainly not... He's not hard, he just deals a lot of damage. But yeah, this place basically brings you to the boss. Which we don't actually want to yet. I mean, I can do that. I can go and solve the boss right now. I mean, I do have the shield, which will be very helpful for this boss. But we can actually get some help for this boss, which I actually do prefer to do that. Since this boss is like very hard for the melee character. But it's pretty good when you have, you know, either an archer or a mage as a character. Which we are not, but we may get some help from one of those. Which I actually won't like to do on this one. Gotta be careful here. And, you know, I actually want to show you guys how cooperation works in this game. And thankfully you don't have to be online to either be invaded or cooperate with other players. Okay, thank God we've managed to escape the range. We gotta be careful. Oh, we actually didn't escape the range. Okay, we may be fucked actually. This is a very bad position to be in. Yeah, I gotta take that sippy. Oh, careful. But yeah, I do want to show you guys how cooperation looks. So we'll be using an NPC invader for the next boss. Which yeah, as I said, I could like solo the boss, but that would be like a bit more annoying than doing it with a co-op partner. So I think that's a good opportunity to show you guys how it looks. Because I mean, honestly, it is like a famous system, right? Because like everyone and their mother puts Dark Souls multiplayer in their games, with both co-op and invasions. But yeah, back when the game came out, it was like a very interesting system when it comes to cooperation and PvP. And yeah, finally, just as a Sunbro said before, we'll do some jolly cooperation, and I think that's pretty cool, you know? Hey, is that the item I want? Yeah, so it was here all along. We actually didn't have to go there. We didn't have to go to the part we opened with the Crest of Artorias. But yeah, we found the armor I actually want to use for the rest of the game. It's a modern MMO style of co-op. I mean, exactly, but you know, I don't want to say Dark Souls, but it was actually Demon Souls that started it. But yeah, Dark Souls certainly popularized it, and like literally every game after this start using it. Also, welcome Severin, hello. How you doing? Hope you're doing great. I'll give you a shout out after I get out of this conundrum. I'm still getting a lot of damage from these guys. Oh god. I have very low range. Also, I need to be careful not to... I don't want to aggro other guys. There are still some guys in the forest. So I need to be careful where I'm stepping. Let me try to... Okay, that's fine. Oh, that was... Actually, no, that was pretty bad. Ah, fuck me. I may die. Actually. Okay, there we go. We also really don't want to get grabbed by the tree. We don't want to get hacked. I mean, I love being hacked, but maybe not like this. Not like this. Okay, nice. Come on, do the tranquil walk of peace, please. So I can kill you before you finish. Come on, do it. Do the thing. No, he doesn't want to. That's fine, though. That is fine. Okay, more purple moss. Where's the second one? I want all the moss. Oh, he didn't drop anything. Oh, there he is. Okay, Bludgeoned moss. No blooming moss for us. It's over. Okay, give me a moment now, please. Give me just a moment. Oh god. Try again. Guess I made a mistake. There we go, now it works. Okay, back to the gaming, gamers. Back to the game. But yeah, I said it before. We found the set I want to actually be using for the rest of the game, which is the Elite Knight set, which is actually it's basically like the iconic emblematic set, which also looks like shit in the remastered version, but still, but at least it's iconic, so it's not that bad as the Eastern armor. And that's what we'll be using. And as you may have been noticing before, this is the same set that Oscar of Astora was using, the guy from the asylum we put to rest, and also the one who saved us. And yeah, basically that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and keep the legend alive. I'll be keeping the legend of Oscar of Astora alive in Dark Souls. And as I said before, it's the iconic set of the game. It's on the box art basically. On the second one, actually. Or maybe not. Actually, no, I think he's on the Japanese box art. Either a Japanese box art or like a PS3 box art. Because, yeah, the first box art of Dark Souls has like a... The first box art has the Gwyn's Black Knight. And the second one has Artorias. But on the Japanese one, we have Oscar. Or like whoever... Or basically like the Elite Armor set. Which I do have to say, it's like one of the most both iconic and one of the more stylish sets in the game. So that's what we're gonna be. Yeah, we don't have the Astora straight sword, so we can't like complete our we can't complete our cosplay. But yeah, we're getting close. We're getting close. Let's read the description now. Armor of a nameless knight, perhaps an elite knight of Astora, based on the fire-warding heraldic symbol on his blue surcoat. Although he was loath to give up on his undead mission, he perished at the undead asylum and went hollow. So yeah, it is actually Oscar's armor. It is Oscar's armor, and it's actually pretty weird that it's here. Because you know, if it was just like a random armor of Astora being there, you know, I wouldn't think much of it. But yeah, apparently it's like the very same set that Oscar was wearing, so it's quite interesting. Let's go, thrift shop armor. Yeah, let's fucking go. I mean, basically, like literally every armor in this game is like thrift shop armor. I mean, maybe aside from the armor you like start with, but even still, you can still like get the starting armors later in the game. So yeah. Okay, so this part of the series is basically finished. We've managed to basically got everything. Hold on, we got the Lucerne, right? Actually no, not Lucerne, the Partisan. Okay, so we got the Partisan. That means we wait. No, that was Lucerne. Did I forgot to get it? Wait, let me check again. Maybe I did forget. Oh, okay, so yeah, I think it was Partisan actually. It wasn't Lucerne. Actually don't remember now where the Lucerne is. Not like I wanted, but still. I do like getting those weapons because then I know what area I explore and what I did not, basically. But yeah, so we're basically done with this area. Or are we? I don't know. Maybe there are still secrets here. Oh, like this? Yeah, do you see this tree? It's moving there a bit, right? Doesn't that make you curious? Does it like make you go, or maybe, interesting, right? Yeah, interesting indeed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they actually like made the health bar more visible in Remastered, because in the original version it was like almost invisible. So because yeah, this tree was basically like blocking the additional way. It was blocking the path. Also, as you can see here, yeah, look at this. Now we have fat roll. We're fat rolling now, which is fine. I did expect that. I did expect us to fat roll, because I don't want to have this like a nice night playthrough. Nice, you know, basically heavy armor, sword and board. Not rolling, but using shield. Oh yeah, it's gamer time. That's what we're gonna do. Because yeah, as I said before, I consider this playstyle actually harder than dodge rolling and using fast weapon. As I said before, I consider dodge rolling and basically two-handing all the time. I consider it easy mode. It's much easier to break the game that way, in my opinion, or cheese it. So yeah, we're basically playing the game as Miyazaki intended, and God Miyazaki wanted us to be a knight. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be a knight and make the foot fetishes proud, basically. And yeah, as you can see, we can go ahead and look around this special area here. And there we go, another ambush with those guys, which are quite interesting. They do drop an item, which I hope we will get. But yeah, I really like this enemy design. It's like this very classic Kingsfield like weird FromSoft fauna. Oh, there we go. Got a green blossom. It is an item that restores our stamina, or actually, it doesn't restore it. it does it does like keep it static for a bit. It basically makes your stamina not fall for a bit of the time. So let's check it out. Green wheat, yeah, it's wheat. It's wheat, guys. Yeah, that would be a great game to play on 420. But yeah, anyway. Green wheat, shaped like a flower. Temporary boost to stamina recovery speed. This uniquely bitter, biting herb is sometimes harvested in large quantities, but normally it is an annual plant found near water. And as you can see, you can maybe not smoke it, but we can ingest it. Okay, so it doesn't actually like call. Oh no, fuck, wrong item. I wasted humanity. I guess it's fine though. We will be using that one. We will be using humanity soon. We will have to go human for the co-op partner. Yeah, now that we have a heavy armor, now we can really feel the tranquil walk of peace. you can feel its true power, basically. Okay, is there like another item we've missed? Okay, I guess that was it. There's some more items. Okay, we did got that stuff there, so we good. Yeah, go here, go here. And now there's a second tower. Maybe it's a cave, actually. Yeah, actually, I think it's a cave. It's not a tower. And so let's crash that. I confused the lower parts. It's so over for me. My lore master license will be revoked soon. Okay, that's the second night. Hey, come on, do your thing. And it's a pretty bad arena to be fighting this guy. It's very claustrophobic, and this guy, yeah, basically this guy's attack will reach the entire this entire area. So you have to be, there we go, perfect. So you have to be careful. Did you drop something, my man? You did not. That's fine. And there we go. You found one of the better rings in the game, especially for what we're doing, which is basically a knight in the armor. Is the wolf ring, which boosts poise. And in this game, poise basically means that we can take a hit without basically cancelling our animation, which is very, very useful. It basically allows you to tank the hits on your chin, and you'll be able to like still attack during that, which is like very strong in this game. Yeah, basically Dark Souls 1, and surprisingly, I think also Elden Ring as well. Poise actually matters. Poise is like pretty good to have. And since we're doing a knight build, so yeah, I think we should do that. We should use a wolf ring, which we can see the description of here. One of the special rings granted to the 4 Knights of Gwyn. The wolf ring belongs to Artorias, the Abyss Walker. Artorias had an unbendable will of steel and was unmatched with a great sword. And yeah, as you may remember, we've already mentioned Artorias before in Crest of Artorias, which leads to his grave, which we may see, maybe not soon, but we will go there eventually. Now we have to be careful. I hope I can make this jump in this fat armor, which makes me very fat and slow. Okay, there we go. And we're back here. Remember this place? You sure do. That's the entrance to the garden. We were here before because, yes, see? We can go here. Okay, go die, please. No hacks tonight. No hacks for you tonight. I know you want to hug me, but not like this. That's more of a sexual harassment, you know, so you gotta be careful with that. Only wardens can do that, okay? Only my beautiful wardens can. Yeah, see? We're back at the entrance of a Darkroot Garden. So yeah. We can either go back to the bonfire and then go fight the boss, or we can go this way. Yeah, this is another optional way. We can actually. Okay, I actually don't know if the door we can use here actually requires a key or not. I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. But we can surely explore this area because it has a. Yeah, this area goes to Darkroot Basin. And yeah, you can actually see the moon here. Okay, maybe you can see the actual moon, but you can see the moonlight. Yeah, see, this moonlight here. Which again, it is very different from what we could see in Undead Parish, right? Oh, we had to kill this one. Don't despawn, please. Fuck! Okay, you know what? You know what? I think I actually go back. That was a bit of a blunder. That was a bit of a blunder indeed. We don't want to kill that. We want to kill that fucker. No crystal lizard will be alive when I'm nearby, basically. We don't need that. We don't need those Titanite shards as soon as we can. It's not like in Dark Souls, you know, 3 or like Elden where you can like basically ignore them. You actually do need them in this game. Come on, come on. This is dangerous. Okay, there we go. Now we can go back. I'll have a sip in the meantime. Oh, nice. That was nice sippy there. And this time we'll try to... We won't let that pesky crystal lizard escape. I swear on the Bible. I swear on my mom. So let's go. Let's do it properly this time. Come on, don't die. Let's not die today, that would be bad. Dying hurts, I mean, I know from experience. Okay, nice. And there is this guy. You also need to be careful not to fall down. It's more easy than you think to fall down in this place. It's a place for fallen people, basically. Okay, nice. I was a bit afraid he wanted to hug me there, but thankfully that was just a whip. So we're all nice and good. Okay, let's try again. Hopefully we will a bit better. Okay, now first things first, I need to find the lizard. Wait, it didn't respawn? Oh, maybe I need to do this. Hold on. Maybe it works like in Demon Souls. Actually, I was sure that you have to go to a bonfire. But I guess it works like in Demon Souls. Yeah, there we go, see? There is that sparkling fucker. I'm gonna game. Yeah, there we go. You won't escape me. Ooh, nice, nice what I need. Perfect. Beautiful. Two twinkling and 2 titanite chunks. Fucking bueno. Beautiful. I was actually thinking about what weapon I want to do. What weapon I want to use later. And actually one of those weapons I want to use later requires twinkling titanites. And so far, that's what we got. I mean, aside from those 2 red titanite chunks. But we got 4 of these. We got 4 of these and 6 of these. We're fucking good. We're getting good tonight, boys. I can't wait to start upgrading. I'll be like Anakin in one of those videos in Gothic when he was making a beautiful sword. Yeah, a beautiful man was making a beautiful sword, and you know, that was perfect, that was amazing. Okay, if I remember correctly, there's another armor we can get here. And it is a leather armor. And the longbow. It's basically the armors that you would get if you picked up the hunter class in the game. But there is still more. But wait, there's more. There's more shit we can get. We just need to go here. Yeah, see, it's there. But we need to be very, very careful. My sense is tingling. My sense of danger is... Yeah, see? Have another one of these. And I don't want to fight him on uneven terrain. Especially since I don't remember his moveset with the spear. And so yeah, basically this is a halberd slash spear Black Knight. And he may be like the rarest type, if I remember correctly. But yeah, basically... But the tactics, the strategy is the same. God, I hate this. I hate the spinny move. There we go. I actually need to sip after this, so... Get that juice. Ah, too early. Okay, nice. Oh, fuck. One more. I'm fucked. No. Actually, we're so back. There we go. Okay, we did get the weapon, but we did not get a good Titanite chunk. We got a blue one, that's for magic weapons. And on this stream, we don't fuck with magic, so it's useless. It's useless, it's over. And yeah, there we go. Yeah, we got a Grasscrest shield, which is arguably the best shield in the game. However, not for my build. It's not for my build. It's the best shield for the, as said before, for the dodge character, for the dodge, like, you know, dodging fast weapon character, which isn't us. Because as you can see, it doesn't reduce the physical damage fully. It actually has a pretty good fire resistance. But yes, as you can see, it doesn't have enough physical damage resistance, which, you know, for our type of character, it's basically like, it makes it useless for us. Basically, we do require 100% physical reduction to like make our build viable. But as I said before, if you actually don't have to use the shield, this is the best shield in the game, because, you know, generally people play this shield like this. They equip it, they put it on their back, and then they just two-hand it for the rest of the game, because this shield right here, it regenerates your stamina faster, as you can see from the description. Old medium metal shield of unknown origin. The grass crest is slightly imbued with magic, which slightly speeds stamina recovery. So yeah, basically it's a perfect shield to use when you dodge a lot and use two-handed weapons, because they sap your stamina very fast. So having a fast regen is very useful. So yeah, basically if you want to do that, yeah, basically that shield frees up your ring slot, because you can either regenerate your stamina either with this shield or with a ring, which we don't have. And so yeah, basically using this shield frees up your ring slot, which is very useful later. And we found another bonfire, which we won't be using, because it leads us here, as you can see. Yeah, there is a elevator we can get, which is like an alternative way to go to Anor Londo. Sorry, not Anor Londo, to New Londo. Which also has one of the worst enemies in the game, which you're gonna see soon. Oh yeah, it actually goes down, that's true. And there we go. As you can see here, yeah, that's the enemy that I want to fuck with. But yeah, as I was saying before, this is the alternative route to New Londo, which, one, doesn't really work. it doesn't really work because as you can see that the door here is closed, and you have to open this door in New Londo, in like actual New Londo, right? You have to like go there and do the thing, and only then you can use this entrance to go here. So it's actually like better to use this entrance like go here from New Londo, and get like a shortcut to Darkroot Garden, which isn't very it isn't very useful. And the other thing is, as you can see, those little dragons here, or drakes, are one of the worst and are one of the, like the most annoying enemies in the game. I really don't like fighting them, especially on low levels. So yeah, we won't be going this way. But I just wanted to show you guys that this part of this game also exists. You know, just another facet of the game, basically. Because as I said before, you can play this game, you can progress in the game in a lot of different ways. And yeah, I guess you can also like, you know, go to this place, go to that place you were at just before. You can basically like, if you have master key, you can open. You can basically open the gate from like the entrance to New Londo. You can open that gate with the master key, go through the Valley of Drakes, then appear, you know, back where we were, and use the elevator to go here from here to the Darkroot Basin, and from there go to the Darkroot Garden, and to Undead Parish from here. So yeah, it's basically like yet another way to go to Undead Parish, which isn't very recommended because it's much harder. But yeah, if you really want to, you can do that, which I think is really cool and nice. And you know, just another reason I love this game so much, because it just allows you to basically play the game as you want. You can just take the route you want to take, and progress as you want. Which unfortunately does literally no other games in the series replicate it. Maybe Elden Ring sometimes a bit, but even Elden Ring, I don't think even Elden Ring managed to do it as well as Dark Souls 1. And here you have to be careful. We have more hard enemies here, and also there's a... You probably can't see it from here, but there's... Okay, now we can see it. But there is Hydra there, and it saw us, so we have to back off. Because it shoots. And those projectiles are actually more dangerous than the actual Hydra attack. And here's the Crystal Golem. Which, okay, I should be able to kill. So yeah, no problem here. Still gotta be careful because they, just like with the Stone Knights, they do pack a punch, so you have to be careful. What's so funny, Severin? What's so funny? What made you go Kappa? And did I miss something? Which, it is possible. Okay, I don't know if I can actually open this door. Yeah, it's locked with the key. So yeah, basically lost time. We actually didn't. We actually should go here after we finish the boss. But yeah, I guess it's fine though. I guess it's fine. I did manage to show you a new place basically, and I really need a sippy. I'm getting very tired. Oh, there we go. That was so good. That was a good sip. After so much happened. I guess I need to slow down a bit. Which is fine because we did manage to get through like the last part. Like the last area we were at. So now we can just basically go and ignore the enemies. Or maybe just kill them later. Or maybe we just don't have to like kill... We can kill like the most important enemies. Don't worry, we'll go there soon. We'll go there after the boss. But yeah, see, now we're a human. Yeah, now we're not a beef jerky. Now we're like nice and potato facey, as you can see here. Yeah, see, he's literally me. He is literally me, right? That's how I look when I reverse Halloween. Yeah, so good. Very anime. But yeah, basically with face like that, that's why you wear a helmet, basically. Well, actually should have leveled up. But yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We won't be fighting the boss alone, so I'm pretty sure I won't die. I mean, I still can die, but maybe I won't have to. Let's kill those guys again. Maybe they have something nice. Okay, it seems like I did manage to slip through unnoticed. Actually, no, there's the last guy aggroes. Yeah, that's fine though. We'll just do what we usually do and try not to die. Oh, that was bad. Well, thankfully that was not a combo, because that would be a loss of CP. Which I don't want. I don't want that. No, I don't want that. I like my CPs. Okay, there we go. And as you might notice here below this bush, we have a hidden summon sign, which is interesting enough. I'm pretty sure this is a summon sign of the Warrior of Sunlight, because it's actually yellow. Yeah, normal summon sign would be like white. This one is yellow, so this actually may be a Warrior of Sunlight. So yeah, which Beatrice? It seems like it's also a Sun Bro. Sun Witch even. But yeah, basically this character is basically a reference to the character from Dark Souls, not Dark Souls, sorry, from Demon Souls, called Witch Yuria, if I remember correctly. Which in that game was a vendor. In this game, however, is a friend. Okay, so she actually isn't the Warrior of Sunlight. She's actually a normal summon. As you can see, she's not yellow. She would be yellow if she was a Sunbro, but no, she's just a usual witch. Are you sure it's not a Yumineko reference? Yeah, now that you're saying it, Lei, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Miyazaki is into Umineko. It seems like up his alley. But how are you doing? Well, hope you're doing well tonight. Hope you're having a nice Wednesday here. But yeah, Umineko reference or not, she will be very useful in the next boss, which you have seen before actually. Okay, so this place here, that's the place you saw before. Okay, so it was actually here. Okay, I actually thought it was in a different place, but it seems to be here. Oh god. Holy shit, look at... Holy damage. Holy damage, she's fucking that butterfly up. Maybe I won't even have to fight it myself. But yeah, basically that's why you want to get there. And because this fight is very, very boring when you're a melee fighter. Yeah, see? That's why you get Witch Beatrice with you. Yeah, this summon is basically cheesing that boss. But I just wanted to show you how it looks like, because you know, you can't kill everything yourself sometimes, right? Sometimes you need a friend. But yeah, without her this fight would be like very, very boring. We'd have to just wait like that. Yeah, we have to just wait here like that to repel the magic attack. Then when the butterfly using the big attack, you would have to just roll. And then we just have to wait for him to basically like have a stop here, and then you can just... That's like your only window to attack him with your sword. And then he stops and he goes back to the air. And rinse and repeat basically. So you're not a very exciting boss when you're a melee fighter. It's more of a, as I said before, an archer slash mage fight. But yeah, thankfully the devs decided to give us Witch Beatrice to help us, which is quite nice of them. But yeah, that was a moonlight butterfly. Let's check the lore, of course. We do need to know the lore. So the mystical moonlight butterfly, which flitters in the dark-root garden. Special beings have special souls. The butterfly soul is a creation of Sif the Scaleless. Oh yeah, that's true. That's why we've seen them in the area that was basically governed by Sif the Scaleless. Used to acquire a huge amount of souls or to create a unique weapon. But yeah, as you can see, it was like an actual being. It was more of like a fake creation, like a synthetic creation made from magic by Sif the Scaleless, which is like basically the greatest magician of the realm. Both a dragon and a magician, who would have known, right? And here we got a watchtower basement key, which is basically where we were going before. This is that door in the Darkwood Basin to that tower which was locked, and now we can go there, which is very cool. Check this one out. Opens door leading to the lower Undead Opens a narrow passage leading below at the far face of the great bridge in the Undead The lower Undead is a treacherous place. Do not turn your back on the wily thieves or the wild dogs who serve the Capra demon. Actually, is it that? Okay, it may be actually. It may both open the Undead and lower Undead I mean, and also the tower. I guess we'll see. I guess we can make another trek, right? Since it's not that long. But yeah, basically that was the first boss, and as you could see there, we also got the Divine Ember, which we may give to Andre in a bit. Ember required for weapon ascension. Divine Embers are property of the church, and intended for divine blacksmiths. Ascends +5 standard weapon to divine weapon. Divine weapon can be reinforced to +5. Divine weapons are for undead hunting. Used against undead and the pawns of the necromancer. Interesting. Yeah, you may remember just when we started. Best viewers. Well, I'm so sorry, but I already have base viewers, so yeah, fuck off. Go die and never die. Exactly. Yeah, this bot is dying, going hollow. Indeed. So yeah, this one is kill, as it should be, and he won't be coming back. Yeah. As you may remember, if you lose your humanity in this game, in the world of this game, you will go hollow, and you will lose your mind, and basically die for real. However, as you may know, bots are not humans. Bots are clunkers, so they're hollow by default. And they will die as they should be. And thankfully they did. But yeah, now... Yeah, basically finished with the Darkroot Garden. We won't have to return there for quite some time, actually. For now we can leave. We got what we were here for, which was actually the Divine Ember. Because as I was talking about before, the bot fucking clunker interrupted me. As I was talking about. Also, this place we need to go here. We need to get that item, which is very suspicious. Oh no, it's an ambush. Who'd have thought? Who would have thought, right? That the perfect ambush place would be a place for an ambush. Yo, it's Mr. John Souls himself, the armor. Yeah, exactly, as I was talking about. This armor is basically iconic. It's like this game's armor, basically. Oh, fuck, I'm dead. They actually got me. Okay, actually didn't. I may have survived it. But that would be close. But yeah, as I was talking about before, I wanted to use this armor because first, this is the armor worn by Oscar Fastora, the great knight we're cosplaying as, and who saved us before, and the knight we're trying to continue the legend of. And the second thing is, and the second reason is because, as said before, this is an iconic armor. It's as I said before, it's Mr. John Souls himself. He was on the Japanese first Japanese box art of the game, on the first version on the 360 and PS3. And also he's on the box art. Yeah, he was like literally here. Yeah, when you like stand here, like this. Yeah, this is basically a box art of the Dark Souls Remastered. Since yeah, that was like basically the Elite Knight armor set. Next to like this bonfire, like yeah, this is like this one. It was literally this one. That is on the box, so yeah. I had to show it to you. And I said before, I decided we'll be cosplaying Oscar. So that's the armor we'll be wearing for the rest of the game, basically. So yeah, basically get used to it. So I can level up. Yeah, actually what do I want? I do want some dexterity. I think I have enough. Actually, give me a moment, let me check. How much dexterity do I need for the sword I want? Don't remember the PC version using PS icons. Yeah, basically, if you use Steam input, and you have the DualShock, Silver Knight sword. If you have a DualShock controller, DualShock 4 to be precise, then you will get the PS4 icons basically. So yeah, basically it's like out of the box. It like just works. Silver Knight sword. I just need to check how much dexterity I need. And yeah, basically this will be Silver Knight sword is what I will be using for when you get it. That's my second weapon I want to be using. 22 actually. I actually need less strength for this one. Okay, so that's like what I need. Okay, so we need 22 dexterity, so we'll be going for that one. But as I was saying, basically if you use Steam input, the game will like and you select it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has like either like it has like you can like choose PC, PS4, PS5, and maybe Switch Pro controller. And an Xbox, of course, and an Xbox. And basically you have buttons for all of them. So yeah, basically a nice thing about Steam is like you can do that. Yeah, both in Dark Souls 3 and in Elden Ring, and maybe in Sekiro as well, I don't remember. You only have Xbox icons, which no, it's fine, I guess, but I was gonna say, I've been using my PS4 controller, both for PS4 and playing games on PC. So Xbox icons do confuse me sometimes, even though funny enough, Xbox 360 was my first console. So you know, this should be the one I was used to, right? But I guess it didn't happen. Okay, yeah, I did play NES when I was a child, but I didn't own it, so... Yeah, I think I played NES like 2 times in my childhood at like my uncle and aunt's place. But yeah, but like my first real console I owned was Xbox 360. Not because I was like a youngster or whatever, not because I'm a zoomer, but that's just because I was a PC gamer when I was growing up. We were too poor to afford a console, even according to the PS2 back in the day. So that's why I'm a PC gamer, even nowadays, and I still prefer PC games as well. But yeah, eventually I do get into console gaming. Okay, is this guy going? He is coming. Okay, he's actually not coming because he's stuck. Yeah, see? Look at this dummy. Look at this dumbass. Oh, having a problem. Oh, can go. Oh, fuck. Now he can. So maybe I shouldn't have taunted him. Maybe that was not a good idea. I got too cheeky. Also, I need to be careful not to get caught by his crystal shockwave thingy. Because it can curse you, and curse in this game is one of the worst effects in the game. Because one, it insta kills you. Two, it basically halves your health until you cure it. So it's basically like going to the soul form in Demon Souls, which is very annoying. Okay, I hope I can. Yeah, there we go. Now it works. Okay, so it was. Okay, so you didn't got a. Oh no! Oh, I can't believe I got caught by that. Ah, the Havel fucked me over. It's so over for me. It's so over. And I'll sip to that. But yeah, basically that's why I wanted to go there. To meet Havel the Rock, and I want to show you guys Havel the Rock, and what can I say? He did have an entrance, right? He did have an entrance. But yeah, that was the wrong key. That's the right key we got from the Moonlight Butterfly. Key to the basement of the watchtower in the Undead Berg. The basement of the watchtower forms a stone cell. The rumors of a hero turned hollow who was locked away by a dear friend for his own good. Of course, yeah, of course. So yeah, he's just like me. He's also a prisoner. And that's only one of the few things why Havel the Rock is one of the coolest characters ever. But for that you'll have to wait for when we get his armor. No, kill him. Okay, nice. But yeah, we have to go there and kill him for real now. But yeah, basically with our current stats, Havel will basically wipe the floor with us if he manages to damage me, which, as you can see, he certainly is able to manage that. Certainly with a backstab. But it is like very worth it to kill Havel, even in the early game. Yeah, basically you want to kill Havel as soon as you can, because he actually gives you one of the best rings in the game. I mean, the best ring is Ring of Favor and Protection, which you can get by killing Lautrec. And we're not killing Lautrec in this playthrough, because as you might have seen, he looked like a nice guy, right? Yeah, maybe he was a bit dickish, but he didn't seem too dangerous, right? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So yeah, we didn't kill him, and we didn't get his ring, which, as I said before, it was the best ring. Was like objectively the best ring in the game. Don't worry though, by killing Havel here, which you know, Havel is hollow, so we can just go and kill him. It will be basically charity. We'll save Havel from his misery. But with that, we'll be able to not only do a good deed, but also get the best ring in the game. Second best ring, actually, but you know what I'm saying, right? Okay, I guess I'll ignore the Crystal Golem. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's too fat to fit through the door, so that shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, now we need to be more careful. And don't... Yeah, how do you like it, Havel? How do you like it when it happens to you, huh? Oh god. And yeah, he can basically go through your armor as well. So yeah, we may be here a while. What can I say? We may be here a while. Actually, I go and switch. It does. Yeah, we may actually want to roll for Havel. Yeah, all the boys roll for Havel. Yeah, exactly, Severin. Exactly. Don't worry though. I'll kill him. I promise. I will certainly not spend next 4 hours trying to kill Havel the Rock. That would be embarrassing, right? So embarrassing. I wouldn't be able to live with myself. That will happen. Of course, he aggroed. What a quirky bastard. There we go. Nice. Okay, almost there. Actually, not almost there. We still have like halfway to go. Actually, do I have... Okay, I have black fire bombs. They're actually really useful for... They may be useful for Havel. I try not to use them, but maybe in a pinch it will be recommended. Yeah, go here. Try not to die. While you're at it, that would be pretty bad. Okay, there we go. Have a nice sippy. I'll sip in real life as well. Oh, nice. I'm so glad they bought those filters. I mean, it cost me pretty penny for those water filters, but at the very least now I have a nice and filtered water. Because yeah, my last filter was like so old, it was like terrible. The water tasted terribly. Oh, that was close. Come on, Havel. Do the needful. Hold on, I need to get my souls. Do the needful, Havel. Okay, so we can actually... Okay, maybe you can actually like... Oh, that was a butt roll. And now we... Oh no! Yeah, generally you want to abuse backstabs when he's... when he's standing up, but this time he backed up a bit. He was a cheeky bastard. But yeah, what can I say? I can't really... he did it again! What a fucker. There we go. It is actually very tense, because he can... If I fuck it up, he can and will fuck me over so hard. He can basically blast me. He can blast me all over to the Darkroot Garden, because he's just that type of... Yeah, see, just like that. Just like that! Also, I forgot to add the Havels, so... Yeah, we basically have our death counter in this playthrough. Oh well, it happens. It happens. Don't worry though. This time for sure we'll do it. Okay, that's why we don't need armor, right? Since if we're dying anyway... then we may as well just get mobility, right? Exactly, tree. Exactly. Okay, please dive. Please die fast. Please die as fast as you can. That would be very nice of you. Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got the blooming purple. Now see, only one, but honestly, I think it's enough. If we play our cards right in Blightstown, then one is enough. Maybe even like we won't have to need that one, but it'll be very nice to have. And also, I took a wrong turn. Give me a moment. Okay, there we go. We still gotta be careful though, but we're doing good. Okay, maybe we should actually like, try to... Yeah, I'm usually very scared to parry Havel, because as you could see there, you saw what happens when Havel manages to get you, especially since his hitbox. What can I say? It's certainly much wider than it appears. The hitbox is much wider than his big-ass mace. Yeah, big-ass mace has even a bigger hitbox, basically. That will be fine, don't worry. Actually, let me check one thing. Okay, we have 10 shards. That's what I need for later. Be careful. Oh, I want my souls, please. Okay, let's try. Yeah, this is so stressful. Come on, backstab. God, the backstabs are so chunky in this game. I mean, in every Dark Souls game, but this one is special when it comes to junk. This and Demon Souls. Actually, I think Demon Souls may be less junky. There we go. We're getting closer. Okay, come on. Come on, do your thing. Also, one thing about the parry, you need to be like... You need to like stand close to him, or else there's a chance it just won't work. Oh god. Okay, almost there. Oh no, he backed out again. I hate when that happens. Okay, one more. Please don't bug out this. Yes! Yeah, there we go. That was very honorable. Okay, let's make a nice bow. That was an honorable fight. Even though we were like naked all the time and basically cheesed him. But still, that was a nice big fair fight. And there we go, Havel's ring. I said before, the best ring in the game. And yeah, we don't need this one, so let's put it on. And as you can see, what does Havel's ring do? Why is it the best ring in the game? As you can see from the description, it boosts maximum equipment load, which basically makes us go from the fat roll, this heavy roll, to a medium roll. And if you want to, if we sacrifice some stuff, maybe more stuff, we can even go for the fast roll, as you can see. Actually, is this a fast roll? Okay, now it's a fast roll. Okay, so we do have to sacrifice a lot. But yeah, this ring is basically mandatory for for like rolling builds, because how the weight in this game works. But yeah, as you can see, okay, the game kind of spoiled it. But if you remember, you may remember this part of the game. You might remember it. I just need to find the door. But yeah, unfortunately the game spoiled it, but if you go here, if you open this door, you end up here in the very first level on Undeadberg. Because yeah, remember this tower? Yeah, this is just before the tower's demon. This is before the bridge and all of that. And so yeah, we are literally so back right now. We are both literally and figuratively so back. And as you can see, now because we have this upgraded weapon, we can just fuck those skeletons without loop, basically, which is good. And yes, since we're here, we can actually do one more thing. We can loop one more time. We can find a new area. Let me just kill those bastards. There we go, nice. Just for the completionist's sake. Because as you may have remembered, last time we found this basement key, which leads to lower Undeadberg. And it just so happens that we're very close to the part where we can use that key, which is very exciting. I'm very sure. Yes, see, we're here. The dragon is still not here, although we can make it return. We can make it go back. Yeah, as you can see, I still got cut by it. That's fine though, don't worry. But yeah, as you can see, we can also open this door with the basement key, which again leads us to the lower Undeadberg. Come on, show it to me. Ooh. A very long snake eater ladder, I know. Thank God there's a slide in this game. They added that in Dark Souls. In Demon Souls you have to like, actually use the ladder as you should be. Hold on, what is that? Okay, it's just a rope. Yeah, see, it's lower Underberg right here. It actually doesn't have a name card. Okay, it's true, it's lower Underberg. Don't worry about it, it's the place we'll go a bit later. It's the way to Blighttown. And here is another room you may recognize. Another door, rather. Yeah, see you back here. You're 1 second in the Underberg. This time, however... right next to our first bonfire. Yeah, see? Nice. And it's like... okay, there's one more fucker. There we go. Yeah, we're... yeah, see, I told you we are literally so back. And I was neither lying or exaggerating. Because we are truly back. Okay, now I'll just go back to the Undead Parish. I guess we'll take a long route. I guess we can just go to a Firelink Shrine. Actually, you know what? Let's go to Andre a bit later. For now, I'll level up dexterity a bit. I'll put the transient curse here. It will be useful in a bit. There is still one thing we can do in a different area. The area we were at before, but we only scratched the surface, and we will return there. I mean, I won't finish that area. But there's only like one item I want to get there, which will be useful in a bit. So yeah, we'll still only like scratch the surface of the area, but we will go a bit further ahead than we were before. Ooh, don't do that. Don't throw firebombs at me, it's very rude. You get that firebomb. But yeah, you may not remember we got that Divine Ember that we need to give to Andre or to like any other blacksmith. So he can go and for... actually, yeah. Where are we going? There is another blacksmith. There is Ricard, the magical blacksmith in the New Londo. And it just so happens we're going there for a special item. Which is actually required to make a divine weapon. But that's for later. For now we need to get that item. Which will be the last thing I'll do in the stream. So hopefully I will like manage to do it pretty fast, because I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry like a wolf. Need to put some food into me. Get that chow down. Okay, and do you have anything new to say, Crestfallen Warrior? I guess not. Yammers, exactly, but that's in a bit. That's in a bit. Do you have anything new to say, Petrus?
Very well.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Come again.
Yeah, I think I need to ring the I need to ring the first bell to go and and to ring the first bell, like basically unlock the next arc of Petrus. You want to get a coffee, but it's like 10 PM and only McDonald's coffee is available. It's not very healthy to like drink coffee like that, so be careful with that. Oh yeah, I can't really relate to that because I do make my own coffee. I do buy my coffee powder and then use it with my coffee machine, and that's what I usually do. But yeah, I can't recommend coffee either because yeah, basically drank coffee today. I drank like a cup of coffee, and I got such an energy crash. I got such a major energy crash. I went to sleep, that's basically why I had to why the stream was late. Because I like went to take a nap because I got such an energy crash out, right? And I basically slept over the streaming hour, and that's why the stream today is very late. Which I do apologize for again. But that's because that's what happens when I drink coffee. I get very tired sometimes. Don't know why. Maybe I'm addicted. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, I won't be giving up coffee. As you said, Lay, you had a CEO mindset, right? I do too. That's why I'll never give up on coffee. Okay, we have to go there. Let's go and ask Crookert if he can use that ember for us.
Hang on, is that an ember? Oh, I'm sorry. We of Vinheim don't deal in shoddy embers like that. Perhaps you should try an old smith out in the country.
Well, I guess it's over. He doesn't want to touch it. Although he did sort of insult Andre, which I don't stand for. That's very rude of him. We do love Andre here. Kinda get confused with this guy straight looked like Scorch from Fallout 76. Tattered clothes, pink reddish skin. Yeah, that's basically they lost their humanity and basically rotted alive, because as you can see here, I'm basically like them. I mean, you can't really see because of the lighting. But yeah, I am also rotting just like those guys. Because yeah, basically when you look in this world, basically some humans, maybe even like all the humans, have the curse of the undeath, which basically means that they can't die, and if they can't die and just respawn at the bonfire, they basically start losing their humanity. And the more humanity they lose, first thing they lose is their appearance. They become, as you can see, those pink guys right there. And they become those pink guys you can see here, and you can even see here, right here. You can see a dark sign on his chest, which basically shows. Give me the binoculars. Yes, here you can see those vines there. This is basically dark side. This is basically where the curse of the undead is basically like located.
Raiding party!
And basically that's how it works. Also, hello Iceman, welcome. Thank you for the raid. How you guys doing? What is the point of Dark Souls? Yeah, I was just about to explain it. But yeah, hello everyone. Hello. How you guys doing? Yo, hello Juju. How you doing as well? And I can't fucking get my notepad. There we go. Hello, Radius. I'm Zan. I'm a prisoner VTuber. I'm glad to have you as my wardens tonight. Yeah, how you guys doing? How did the stream went, Iceman? How did the stream went? How did Morrowind went? Because yeah, I saw you playing Morrowind there. Nice classic game. How did it went? Also, hello Noah. Hello, welcome. How you guys doing? How did the stream went? Hope you guys had fun. But yeah, I was just talking about the lore of Dark Souls for a bit today, so give me just a moment to finish it. It went well. We finished off the Imperial quest line. Oh, do you mean the Imperial Temple? The one when you like basically become like the Imperial soldier, from what I remember. Oh yeah, Imperial Legion. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I do offer my condolences because, in my opinion, it's one of the weaker ones. It's one of the weaker quest lines in the game, which it's not surprising because, fun fact, this quest line, the quest line of the Imperial Legion. Yeah, who do you think wrote that one? Who do you think was the writer? Because Morrowind had like 3 writers. One of them was like Kirkbride. Todd, exactly. Yeah, it was Todd. That's true. I guess you already know that. But yeah, this quest line was made by Todd, and you can see it by the quality, basically. But yeah, again, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for bringing your wonderful viewers here. I hope some of you guys can become my wardens. I hope I'll manage to entertain you with that. Also, thank you Jojo Toix for the follow. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And yeah, if you guys are like tired, if you guys need to get something to eat, if you guys just want to lurk, that's alright as well. I just appreciate you stopping by. So thank you again. And I'll continue with the Dark Souls lore in a bit. Anyway, you got run off to work. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I hope you can have some enjoyable work. Yeah, it's not good that you have to return to your daily grind. I guess it's unfortunate, but yeah, thank you so much again for the raid. Thank you. It's nice to see you here. And yeah, what can I say? I hope you can enjoy your work. And again, thank you so much. Okay, so I will go and continue talking about the lore. I'll continue my sparging, so please be right there with me. You need to get a Todd Kappa emote for 7 TV. Yeah, Todd emote will certainly work very well with, Morrowind. Especially with later Elder Scrolls games, if you want to play them. Yeah, I think Oblivion still may have the Morrowind writers, although Oblivion also has Emil. If you guys know Emil Paraglirio, I think that's his name. He's even worse than Todd, but I guess you will see in the meantime if you like get into Oblivion and Skyrim. But yeah, it may be useful emote if you use 7TV. So yeah, for Bethesda streams, I think Todd emotes will be quite useful. But yeah, let me return to the lore. We were talking about the hollowing and how it works. But yeah, let me have a sippy before I continue. Or maybe I'll start over. So yeah, basically in this world, every human either is or can be like influenced by the curse of the undead, which basically means that they can't die. They basically get the curse, and when they die, they don't actually die. They restart at the bonfire, which, as we established last time, is bonfire is powered by Estes, which is basically humanity that is burned by the Firekeeper, right? You still there? You still there? You still there with me? I hope you're still there with me. But yeah, basically, when you die, you lose your humanity. You know, the thing that is in the bonfire and which powers up the Estes, which is also used to heal undeath, which is why we have Estus Flask that we can use to heal our wounds. But yeah, basically, when you die in this game, you lose your humanity, and the more humanity you lose, the first change you see after losing out of humanity is that you lose your appearance. You basically become those beef jerky guys, you know, with this like wrinkled skin and this like appearance. You lose your human appearance and you become basically like this. And where you are in this beef jerky mode, you can also start seeing your dark side. It becomes like very, very visible here, right? You can see it there, right there, like a bit below your heart. It's where the humanity is source. So basically, that's where the source of humanity is for humans, because it's actually from the bosom, right? That's why the Firekeepers get humanity, both from the Firekeeper's soul and also from like the usual humanity. They basically get it from their bosom, and you know, both. I mean, you can say the humans, like both males and females, kind of have bosom, right? They do have this part of the body, and basically that's where humanity originates, from the human body, and that's why that's where the dark soul, the dark sign, basically appears. It basically stops your humanity when you die. So yeah, basically first thing you lose is your appearance, as you can see here, because now we're basically hollow. We're in a hollow mode because we did die. We don't have our humanity now, but we are still like conscious. So yeah, we are in the beef jerky mode, and as you can see, we do have the dark sign, which actually in our actually for us the dark sign is on our chest. It's not like where a bosom should be, I guess. Actually no, okay, yeah, scratch that, I fucked up. I said the law wrong. Okay, yeah, so basically our humanity is at the human's heart. And yeah, when you die, your humanity is basically like sapped by the dark sign, which you can also see here. And maybe even like maybe you can see it on your back. It should also be there as well. Okay, it's not here. I think it's on that. I think it's in Dark Souls 3 actually. I think that's where it is. But yeah, basically, as said before, you basically like keep dying. So you like become beef jerky, you become wrinkled and old. And if you like keep dying in that jerky mode, actually not in gameplay, it's not like in the gameplay. But if you like just keep dying in beef jerky mode, and you start eventually losing hope, and when you lose your hope, that's also when you like lose the rest of your humanity, and then you lose your mind and you get mad, and basically you go and start attacking everyone. So basically that's what I mean. Either that or you just become like focused on stuff. You basically just you basically just lost your mind, right? You just lost your mind. Is the easiest way to put it. And yeah, when that happens, that's basically what happened to those guys. They lost their mind. They basically hollowed out completely, and then you have to just kill them. So it also explains why they reappear, because they when you kill them and then you go to the bonfire and you die and you respawn, those guys respawn as well. So because the curse of the undead like still works for them, so they like even when they die, even when you kill them, they still come back. So yeah, this is like this nice diegetic. Oh, cool word, right? Diegetic. That's like the reason why they respawn here. We could just get to the point where we're skeletons and do cool skeleton stuff. Yeah, basically. Although we're not really skeletons, we're more of a zombie. So you're basically like doing zombie stuff, right? The more we lose our humanity, right? But yeah, basically what you said, Juju, is the gist of it. Also, yeah, since I'm pretty sure the timer should be reset now. Let me just do this. There we go. Shout out to our favorite Turkish fanboy. And we can continue now. Now you mean I'm not where we're Skelebros. White bleach bones. Oh, that would be pretty good actually. That would be pretty good. Maybe someone made that mod. I mean, this game is pretty easy to mod. It has a lot of mods. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was a mod like that, because there are skeletons in this game, which we actually did see in the very first stream of this game. because I was showing up the cemetery, where literally every newbie of the game goes to and gets smashed by skeletons. Okay, now we can see those ghosts. Let's see if I can. And those ghosts are very hard. Okay, actually no. Actually, they're doable. But I should still be very, very careful. Because this location here is this is basically, I don't want to say an end game, but it's like a late game location, so we have to be very, very careful here. And as I said before, we're not here to finish this location. We're only here to get basically one item, which we will be needing very soon. You do some Elden Ring mod where if you skeleton max, you get to have summons that just a bunch of skeletons assaulting people, not even swords, just punching people. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can. I'm pretty sure there are some spirit ashes which are basically skeletons. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we can do that. I mean, playing Necromancer is like not that great in Elden Ring, but it is kind of doable. Okay, and we need to fall back for a bit. Yeah, those ghosts can. Those ghosts don't care about the gravity because they're ghosts, right? So you have to be very careful here not to. You have to be very careful because they do have the advantage. That's their home ground. And they also have one of the worst grabs in the entire game. As you could see there, they can like extend their blades. And that's basically their grab. And as I said before, it's one of the worst grabs in the entire game, so we have to be very careful. Okay, thankfully they did stack on each other though, so that makes it a bit easier than usual. Ow! Stop that. Stop doing that. Okay, where is this one? But yeah, basically a mod in Elden Ring that would like basically allow you to play like a necromancer in that game would be pretty key, no? Would be pretty neat. It would basically be like playing Diablo, right? It would be like playing Diablo 2 as a necromancer. God, I really want to play Diablo 2. It's such a good game. But I just don't have the disk space for it. Yeah, the Remaster of Diablo, which is very good by the way. The Remaster of the Diablo. It's like 30 gigs. It's like a very good remaster, I have to say. But it just takes so much space. Which is unfortunate. I mean, you can actually still buy and play the original Diablo. You can like buy it on the Battle.net. But it never goes on sale. Because they basically want you to buy the remaster. So yeah, very often the remaster of Diablo 2 is actually much cheaper than buying the original game. Which, you know, yeah, good work, Blizzard. Good work, right? Going to places to kill easy targets to just grow your army of skeletons. Eventually getting skeletons of more powerful beings, or just swarming bosses with like 100 rat skeletons. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. That would be like a very cool mod. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if someone already didn't do that. Because yeah, that seems to be like a common dream, right? You know what? Okay, we're almost there. That may be the thing I need. Yeah, there we go. We got a green Titanite shard. Let's try not to die. I don't need the souls for what I'm about to do. Yeah, get that. Yeah, there's a few more things you can get here. But yeah, thankfully we've managed to acquire what I wanted, which is a green Titanite shard, which will be very useful in the next location we'll go to. Which we actually don't have to go yet, but I do like to go there soon. Because there's some interesting stuff there. But yeah, let me show you what I just got. Because we got the green Titanite shard, which is a Titanite shard for weapon reinforcement. Yeah, we know. Green Titanite imbued with special power. Reinforces magic, divine, and fire weapons to +5. And yeah, that's why we need it. Because as we remember, we got the divine ember from the butterfly, which then we can go and give Andre, which will then in turn will allow us to make a divine weapon, which will be very, very useful in the catacombs. Actually, you know what? I think the first thing we should do is go and ring the bell, and then go to the catacombs, because then we'll be able to. Yeah, then we'll be able to basically start the next arc of Petrus, or like the next part of Petrus' story, which is actually connected to the catacombs. Which, yeah, at this point in the game is a bit of an optional location. but we can go there a bit early, you know, just for the love of the game. And honestly, in my opinion, catacombs are like a bit better balance when you go there early in the game. And because the enemies like still pose challenge. If you like go there when you like actually supposed to go to the catacombs, then I think it's like pretty easy. It's like a bit too easy, in my opinion. So yeah, I think we go there after we ring the first bell. But for that we need to, before we go for the bell, first thing we need to do is go to Andre and make a divine weapon. Because you know what can I say? I wonder, it's like Dark Souls and all. Do I know Moller? Oh yeah, I know who Moller is. I saw the video. Yes, I did watch the entire 8-hour Dark Souls 2. But yeah, basically 8-hour rape of H Bomber Gay. Yeah, I watched that video. So yeah, very good video. I really like it. I mean, I have to say I don't really like Moller, but that video was like really good. I really like that video. As I said before, I actually watched the entire video. I mean, not in like one sitting, but I did watch the entire video like 2 times because I do like it very much. It's a very good video. I do recommend it. But yeah, I don't know about it. Although what can I say? I'm more of a Matthew Matosis enjoyer when it comes to Dark Souls and stuff like that. He basically like, okay, I don't want to say he mirrors what I think about Dark Souls games. He does mirror what I think about Dark Souls from like Demon Souls to Dark Souls 3. But after that, I don't agree with his opinion on Sekiro though, because I do love Sekiro. Sekiro is a fantastic game. I love it, and I don't think he like understood it. But yeah, I do love me some Matosis, and also as I said before, the smaller video of Dark Souls 2, which is also very good. And yeah, if you don't like H Bomber Guy, then you basically owe it to yourself to watch this video. It is very cathartic, basically, and you know, basically Dark Souls, it makes Dark Souls 2 fans cry as well, which is a bonus. I mean, just kidding. I do. I mean, I did enjoy Dark Souls 2. Didn't really like it that much, but I did enjoy that game. It's like okay, but still. But yeah, what weapon would I actually? Yeah, actually use the Morning Star. This will be our divine weapon because as you could see, as you will see, we need a weapon that will help us with the Skellies. We need a weapon that will be good against skeletons. And what's better for like bony guys than a big Morning Star, right? That would like crush them. That would like crush their bones, basically. Yeah, just look at the crushing motions. There we go, beautiful. Yeah, just imagine this against the bones. Yeah, you'll see it soon. You will see how it works. Maybe not today because I'm getting tired, but next stream for sure you will see how it works against the bones.
My, that's a rare ember you have there.
But first we need to make it a divine weapon.
It's the ember of a divine blacksmith.
Oh yeah, holy blacksmith.
Consider leaving that with me. I could produce divine weapons with a flame such as that.
And yeah, that's what we need. We need some divine weapons. So let's give it to him.
For that, you've made a fine decision. You soon shall see.
Oh, I believe you. That's certainly a fine decision. But yeah, first, before we can make a divine weapon, first we need a +5 weapon again. So that's why I bought all those Titanite shards. Yes, that's basically why I bought double amount of Titanite shards last time. Because we do need to make that +5 weapon first, and then from that we can go and make the divine weapon. And for that we need a green Titanite shard, which is why we went to New Londo. which is one of the few places, one of the rare free places of the game when you can actually get one for free. Because otherwise you actually have to farm for these. And those fuckers are very rare, are a very rare drop, so you better do it. You know, so you have to take what you can get. But there we go.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
True, we don't want to lose our humanity. But yeah, now we have the Divine Morning Star, which it scales with 5. See, now the parameter is T for strength and C for faith, which we don't have that much faith, I guess. But it's fine, because the actual reason I want to have this weapon against the Skellies is that what can I say? First thing, Skellies don't like holy, right? They don't like God. They don't like Jesus, right? So now when you have the mace blessed with the power of Jesus, then you know it will be stronger against them. And second very important thing is that Skellies respawn until you kill the necromancer as well. Because yeah, if they were like conjured by the necromancer, they can be killed. They will like respawn. However, when you kill them with the divine weapon, like for example this beautiful morning star we just made, then they won't respawn actually. I mean, they will respawn, you know, when you respawn, right? When you go back to the bonfire, because that's how the game works. But they won't respawn like in the actual game, right? Which is very helpful in the catacombs because, yes, maybe surprisingly for some, catacombs has like a lot of necromancers that you have to kill. Oh, nice! You didn't know that. Oh, we didn't know that actually. Yeah, I thought that was like common knowledge. But yeah, I guess that's never great things about Dark Souls, right? This game is just full of like little details like that. So yeah, basically, I think I said that last time when we streamed the game. But yeah, basically, literally every time I play this game, I'm learning something new about it. And yeah, that's why I love this game so much. Not only can I like play this game in like many different ways, and you know have like do like many different routes. So yeah, basically like every my playthrough is different. There were a lot of those, but also there's like a lot of those little details and secrets and little mechanics you can like find, you know, either on your own or someone can like tell you, which is what I really appreciate about Dark Souls games. I mean, not like Dark Souls games, more like this one in particular, because unfortunately, From like never managed to top this one. I mean, Elden Ring was close. But not close enough, unfortunately. But yeah, what can I say? That's why this game is like literally my favorite game ever, as I keep saying, and also the game I've like played the most, like ever. But yeah, you know what? Let's try to ring the bell, maybe. Maybe we'll be able to do that. Let's level up first, though. We need to be our best shape if we want to face the first major boss of the game. Okay, give me more health. Unfortunately, we don't have the resin, which will be a problem because, excuse me, the next boss is weak to lighting. Unfortunately, we did lose all of our resin to the stray demon, so that may be a problem. But it's still fine. We should be able to kill the boss pretty easily without the resin. But yeah, this will be the first major boss of the game. No, oh god, that would be a waste of a flask. Yeah, that's fine though. We will be going back to the Firelink Shrine. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, no, will Firelink Shrine will be quicker way to the boss. Actually, you know what? Let us try to do it normally for now. We go the normal way. Oh, he actually got me. Yeah, he missed, but he got me. Holy hitbox. Yeah, nothing like a good Dark Souls jank, right? Oh, we also got like humanity from that one. Very nice. Okay, as always, have to be careful here. Even without the channeler. If you get caught by these guys, you can get fucked over very, very easily. Oh god. Okay. One at a time. Yeah, thankfully they actually don't stagger me because of my poise. That's why I get a poise ring and the armor. Okay, that's all of them. I think. Okay, you know what? Let's just go to the boss. Maybe whatever aggroed right now. Maybe they just leave me alone. But yeah, let's see if we can go and fight our way through the first boss. Yeah, we were here last time. But this time for real. Yeah, last time we just went there so I could show you that, yes, this place is where the boss is. But this time we're going here for real. There we go, see? You can see the Bell of Awakening there. That's the first of two. That's our goal. That's actually the main quest. So let's see how it goes. Also, look at those gargoyles. There's quite a lot of them. Yeah, there's certainly nothing suspicious, right? About those gargoyles there. Or is it? Oh no, he's alive! Those were living gargoyles. And there we go, the first filter. What can I say? This guy filtered a lot of people. It filtered me. Yeah, basically the first time I've played this game, I spent like a week on this boss. So I have to be quite fast. Let's go for the tail. Come on. Ah, fuck. Thank God. Yeah, just can't get the tail. There we go. Remember to get the flame. Oh no. We need to get the flame weapons. They're always quite cool. You probably won't be using them, but I really do like that weapon. I did have at least one playthrough when I used that one as my main. So yeah, basically that's why this is a filter. It's basically a double boss. Even though this can only like half. Oh fuck. Getting dangerous. You just need to be patient, basically, and try not to get caught by the fire. But yeah, basically, this is a fight between. This is a boss fight between two gargoyles, which also have like this sort of magic attack. So yeah, basically those madmen in FromSoft, those absolute madmen, basically took the hardest fight from Demon Souls and made it like the second mandatory fight in Dark Souls, which you know, I kneel. That requires balls. Oh fuck. Need to be very careful here. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was a bad call. That was a really bad call. Yeah, we don't want to die at the very last part. Okay, one more. You know what? I'll disrespect him. I mean, he wanted to throw fire at me. I threw fire at him. There we go. Oh, we also got the gargoyle ham. Okay, so you basically got all the drops from the gargoyles. That's pretty cool. Actually, no. I think you can. I think you can also like drop the shield. So yeah, we basically like almost got all the drops. So yeah, let's fucking go. Let's check the description. So yeah, that was the first major boss basically. And I guess you can skip Taurus Demon actually. Yeah, I think if you have Master Key and then you go through the Darkroot Basin, I think you can actually skip Taurus Demon. So yeah, basically this is the first mandatory boss, to be honest. And as I said before, they basically took the hardest boss fight of Demon Souls and just put it there because they're madmen. And as I said before, it's basically a filter. I spent basically a week the first time I played it. But as you can see now, I got pretty good at this fight, I guess. So yeah, we did manage to finish the fight pretty cleanly, which is nice. So yeah, Gargoyle Tail-Axe. Slice tail of the gargoyle guarding the Bell of the Awakening in the undead church or patrolling the Anor Londo can be used as a bronze battle axe. Bends dramatically during large attacks, owing to its nature as its tail. Oh, we can actually get it already. Yeah, so we can use it as an axe. And it has one of the coolest attacks in the game. Yeah, see, it actually do bend, as you can see. Yeah, it is a very cool. This is a very cool weapon. And as you can see, you could get it when you cut off the tail of the creature. Because yeah, some creatures in the game, some bosses and some creatures in this game, you can basically cut off their tail, and you will basically get a weapon. Which is only in this game. It doesn't happen in Dark Souls. In either Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls 3 or like, you know, Elden Ring. It just doesn't happen. Which, you know, it's a bit of a shame, but you know, it's yet another unique thing about Dark Souls. But yeah, you know what? I'll go and stop here actually. Yeah, we did finish the boss. We can go and ring it a bell. But I think that would be better suited for the start of the next stream. As I was saying, I'm getting very hungry. And, I'm getting hungry and very tired, as I was saying. I basically had an energy crash out before we started the stream. So I guess I'll go and finish up for today. So yeah, what can I say? Next stream tomorrow. Tomorrow is also the day of where either Slay the Spire or both Slay the Spire and Banquet of Fools is releasing, which is both the games I'm really interested in. And I want to try out one of them. I think it will actually be. I mean, I'm getting both of those. I mean, I already have the Banquet for Fools because we could buy it in early access. But yeah, Slay the Spire is also coming out tomorrow. And you know, it's a hot new game, right? It's a hot new game, so I may want to check this one out as well on stream because, you know, it's content. But I don't know, maybe I'd like to rather go for a like a less famous game, so to speak, which is Banquet for Fools, which is also a game I was like very interested in. I was just waiting until it like leaves early access because it's supposed to be an RPG. And what can I say? Most of those games, it's just better to wait when they're like finished, right? It will be like much better when they're like finished, I believe. But yeah, finish up for now. Yeah, basically, thank you for watching. Yeah, God, I can speak. Hold on, I'm talking too fast. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope you had a good time. As I said before, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll play some indie games tomorrow. I wanted to say same hour, but it's actually not the same hour because I was late today. It will actually be an hour before, hopefully. Yeah, have a good one as well. Thank you for being here, Juju. Thank you. hope you guys enjoy the stream. But yeah, hope you guys had fun today. Hope you guys enjoyed me. I want to say getting killed. I didn't die that much. I only died like 3 times, which I guess is pretty small amount for Dark Souls. But what can I say? I did play way too much of this game, so I guess that's a given. But I hope you guys enjoyed the game. We did got a good progress. We saw a lot of different locations today as well. And yeah, we're in a good track. We're in a good track for the next stream. Dark Souls yapping. I mean, indeed, there's a lot of there's a lot of lore and stuff to yap about, right? And I do love the game a lot. As I said before, it's my favorite game. And yeah, that gives me like a lot of that is a lot of opportunities to yap. So you know, I just hope that you guys can bear with me. I hope you can bear with my autism. So I apologize, but I can't help myself. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for chatting. Thank you so much for the raid again, Iceman. Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope your viewers enjoyed the stream as well. And yeah, thank you Seikon. Thank you Lawbringer. Thank you Severin. Thank you Late. Thank you Noah. And thank you Jujo again for also thank you Iceman for chatting here today. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Yeah, see you as well. Bye. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, basically, thank you so much for chatting here today and watching and lurking and all of that. You know, watching stream stuff. And for the raid, Charlie is in. Charlie is streaming. The rat is streaming. The Arctic rat is streaming. And last time we actually also wanted to raid him, but we just were too late. He just ended the stream. So yeah, this time we actually have to go there to him. Go there and raid him. See how he's doing. He's probably drawing something, as he usually does. Yeah, he's drawing some stuff. So yeah, let's see how he does. He's a good friend of the channel, and he's a very good artist. So I'm sure you guys will enjoy a good dose of rat. So yeah, I'll go and start the raid. I'll send you guys to Charlie, and yeah, hope you guys. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Basically, I hope to see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you guys enjoy some good arting. Sunny raid. It will actually be. Actually, I don't know. Hollow raid doesn't. Humanity race swords raid. Yeah, I think that one will work quite well. But as I was saying, let's go to Charlie, see how he's doing, and I see you guys tomorrow. So yeah, see you later. Bye. No, I think it will be humanity restored raid. I think that will work. I think that will work because it's Dark Souls and very thematic. But it's I just keep yapping. Anyway, I just go and end the stream. So yeah, see you guys later. See you tomorrow, probably. I hope I won't have to cancel, but yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about politics too much because I've been seeing so much like